Wouldn't it be amazing if you could automate new student enrollments inside of your martial arts school? I mean, that's the dream for everybody, right? Bring some people into the school that are interested, put an iPad in front, they read the information, and then all of a sudden they're signed up and they're enrolled. How do you actually do it? Let's find out. Hey everybody, my name is Jennifer Waters and I'm the founder of Seven Figure Dojo. We help school and academy owners turn their passion into profit. I'm actually standing right here inside of my own $1 million school. In today's video, we're gonna be talking about how to automate new student enrollments and what we do on a regular basis to automate our enrollment process. But first, I think we need to talk a little bit more about what do we mean by automate. You see, when I see automate and you think automate, we think to ourselves, well, it works kind of like a website function, right? I go in, I press a button, it signs me up, and there's no work. The reality is that selling something that's high ticket, something that's above, I would say $27 a month, is going to take a little bit extra effort. Now, I do know people that they will bring in their students to their school, they will simply put down an iPad in front of them and ask them to sign up. However, I would also say that those people are leaving a ton of money on the table and they could be doing much more revenue. And the reason why is because sales is all about trust. And trust is something that you have to have if you're going to try and automate your process. But if you do try to automate your process, I want to show you a different way to think about automating the process that might not have occurred to you before. You see, the type of automation that I'm talking about is how you take someone from being just a lead, someone who's slightly interested in your programs, actually being an enrollment in your school. I'm not talking about the function of the iPad and signing them up, although there's really great software. I actually did a software review on Spark, which is the software that we utilize inside of our school that will help you do that part of the process. But the sales part of the process is what so many people want to get rid of. They would rather not talk to somebody about enrolling. But this is the most important function of your school. And like I said earlier, sales is all about trust. So how do you actually do that? My favorite way is to work on conversational selling, where we provide a high amount of value in the conversation that then in turn motivates this person to go, yes, I want this value in exchange for paying the money to receive the value. So when we talk about automating this whole entire process, what we first need to do is we need to go, okay, number one, do I have automatic lead generation happening every single month in the form of having an in-house event every month, going out externally and collecting leads from the community, and then having an online presence? If the answer is yes, you're doing that on a regular basis, congratulations, you have an automatic lead generation tool that you're utilizing to generate leads consistently. If you don't have those things, got a lot of other videos here on my YouTube channel, or you can actually head over to 7fdfacebook.com. It's my free group where I actually show you how to run your own martial arts school and market it, generate new students, and ultimately live the life and the passion that you want to live every single day. So getting back to this part of the video, we're automating that process, right? And so the way we're going to automate that process is through the lead generation and the marketing. And then after we do that, the next step is we have to make sure that our enrollment process is also systematic. And really, an automation is just layering technology on top of systems. The system that I'm talking about in particular is, do you have a way that you are following, a method that you're following every single time that a new student comes in the door? Or is it slightly different each time? When someone comes in the door, are you greeting them the same way? Are you asking them the same question? Is your introductory lesson process the exact same? Because if it's not, you don't have a system. You just have a bunch of random pieces that sometimes work and sometimes don't. But once you can get that system in place, then the next step, you can actually layer automation on top of that by utilizing technology and by utilizing people. Okay, for the tech side of things, again, there's lots of different softwares that you can use to automate the tech side, right? But how do you automate the people side of this process? Well, first of all, you need to be able to train someone on your sales process. Now, I am a firm believer that you as the owner, as the founder, should stay in sales as long as humanly possible. You are gonna get the most amount of people to actually sign up and say, yes, I wanna get started. And then after you do that, and you've got that down and you've just completely maxed out, there's nothing nothing else that you can do at this point in time to free yourself up from any other activities. Sales is one of the last things that you take off of your plate. But in order to do this, you need to train that new sales team member, the person who's actually going to represent you, and the person who's going to be able to get the most amount of trust from someone so that they're ready to sign up for your classes and continue to work with you on a regular basis. So when you've gotten to that point and now you can automate that, where hiring someone, getting them trained on the process and plugging them into your system isn't something that's extremely taxing. Now you've fully automated your enrollment process. So look, if you really are just wanting to dive into how do I automate new student enrollment, I think, like I said, it boils down to a few things. Number one, you've got to have your lead generation automated. You got to get those things in place. Without that, you're never going to automate your enrollment process. The second thing that you're going to want to do is make sure that you have an actual system, something that's written down, something that you are following every single time to enroll students into your classes. And then the third thing is you need to automate the process of handing this off to someone else so that they can take that process, that system that you've built, and now they can go back and they can follow it to a T. Listen, if you want more help, just like this video, go to our free Facebook group. All you have to do is type in 7fdfacebook.com, and inside that group, I give tons and tons of information absolutely for free to help you build the martial arts school of your dreams.